Hi, my name is Daniel, and this is my Spring Boot Library Web API final project. The goal of this app is to manage books, members, and loans using a REST API connected to my SQL database. Here's my ERD file for library database. I have three main data tables: book, ID, title, and author, member, ID, name, and unique mail, and loan that links a member to one or more books with loan date. There is one-to-many relationship from member to loan. One member can have many loans. There is many-to-many relationship between loan and book, implemented through the joint table loan books. The project is using Spring Boot, Spring Data GPA, MySQL, and Swagger for testing. Library application is the one entry point that starts the embedded Tomcat server on post 8088. Organize code into entity book number loan repository, book repository, member repository, loan repository, all extend GPA repository and controller, book controller, member controller, loan controller with REST endpoints. Now I'll show you a full CRUD on the book entity in my Swagger. In create post books, I'll send JSON body like Shiny by Stephen King. And when I execute it, I get a 200 OK message with a saved book and generate ID. Uh, so let's execute it. There we go. 200 and it says its ID 26. And let's say we want to update this book. And I'm clicking on update, and uh, when I put the author and shining and say new year in body and click execute, it shows the 200 message, meaning that it was updated. So the reference is 200 OK with updated book showing the title change. There is update. Next, I can call get books. I get 200 OK with a list of all books, including the one I just created, and demonstrate it, read all. Like read all, and I see 200 message with all titles of the books right here. What if I want to delete that books from the database? Then I can call delete books by ID and that same ID. And I will get 204 no contact, which is correct status for successful delete with nobody. As you see, 204. The member entity, I'll demonstrate a create operation. Let's say we want to add new member of library. Beyonce knows. So we put in her name in request body and clicking on execute. What do we see here? Oh, 200 OK. That means that I got 200 OK with generated number ID and it was successfully added. If I call get members, I get 200 OK with a list that now includes a new number. And here we go. Beyond nodes is successfully added, and we see the 200 OK response. Finally, I'll show you a loan entity which connects a member to multiple books and demonstrates the relationship. First, I'll make sure I already have at least one member, like in this case, Beyonce, ID 17, and a few books like Three Body Problems and it goes in another book with ID 3 and 14. This endpoints makes member ID a query parameter and JSON body with book ID. For example, member ID 17 and books ID 3 and 14. When I execute it, I get the message. Yes, I get message to 100 OK response with loan option that includes the loan ID and the member data and list the books attached to the loan. In this case, a June and three body problem. That shows one-to-many relationship. One member can have multiple loans, and many-to-many. Each loan can include multiple books, so loan books in joint table. I can also get loans to see all loans and confirm the relationships. In summary, this project is a Springboard GPA REST Web API with three entities: book, member, and loan. It implements the required one-to-many and many-to-many relationships for CRUD and the book entity, at least one CRUD on the other entities, and all endpoints are tested and documented through Swagger with proper HTTP status codes. Thank you for your attention.